windy yesterday, but we have wind advisory. So when you look at your phone and you see the little swirly wind, you know it's windy. So it's pretty windy today. Well, we're gonna go check out all the animals, let the chickens out, and I see Mr. Turkey's over here. Hi, Mr. Turkey. Now, you know how they say turkeys aren't very smart? Well, Mr. Turkey's pretty smart because we had a lot of wind and rain and storms yesterday, and he even goes in our wood shack to keep away from the wind and the rain, so I thought that's pretty good. He doesn't really sit out all night and get all wet, so he's pretty smart. He's got pretty smart over these past few months here. All right, let's see. He's gonna come out. Hey, let him out, Maggie. They don't let you there. Come on. Let's see who's gonna come out. It's a nice day. Oh, guys. Oh, I see one of them laid an egg right at the door. That must be a young pullet. Oh, Mr. Turkey, you're looking good today. At night, I like to feed my chickens. I put the feed in at night when they're sleeping on the roof, and then that way in the morning they got all that energy and it helps them to be better layers. So I give them their food so they have it first thing in the morning before I can get out there and let them out. Looking good. You guys want a treat? Get some. We had a couple bales of hay that was broke, so you guys get some of those. Smokey loves his oats. Stomping his hoof. Sadie loves her oats. Ready, girl? I think you need a brushing. All right, I want to show you my favorite chickens. I love them to death. rooster. They are so much fun. Call them the coaching sisters, so they're very cute. But we're gonna go back now and I'm gonna get ready.
It is still so windy outside. The tea's ready?
Of course it's
Our
ready.
chocolate tea. Cheers.
Our favorite. It puts a smile on our face.
And the sun's shining, so it's a little bit better.
Yeah, everyone's very happy. Very happy that the sun's out.
But it sounds like we have a train going by in the back.
And it's constant, yeah. I mean, I can't even. Have you guys, I know all over, I think all over the world pretty much, let us know. Do you guys have like these horrible wind advisories all the time? This is the most wind ever.
Ever. So what's for breakfast?
Oh, nothing special. Just some eggs and some toast with some grass-fed butter. Do you know where butter came from?
Yeah, butter came from milk.
It did, but do you know how they invented butter?
Oh, maybe shipping milk. They got shook up so much it created butter.
No, actually, a farmer had some, like a pail of milk, you know, and a couple frogs jumped inside, and they were swimming around trying to get out, and one sunk to the bottom, and then the other one just kept swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming, and eventually it turned to cream, and then it turned into like something hard, like it was butter, and then he hopped out. Did you guys know that?
Yeah. Oh, wives' tale. Don't go spreading that around. All right, let's get going with the breakfast. We got a big day ahead of us, plus.
Oh, we have a surprise. It's been almost over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to show you something. Then it'll eat ferments. So.
One thing with sprouts is that you have to really chew them up good. Don't just give a couple nibs on them and then swallow them. You want to chew them up really, really good.
Yeah, you want to get all the benefits out of them. You chew them up great. So that's why if you put them in a smoothie and you blend them up, you really want to get them ground up. And then it'll also force you, because you know, all of us are hungry, you want to eat, and you chew a little bit and then you swallow. Well, that's where your digestive process begins, is in your mouth with your saliva. So if you don't break it down enough, then you have problems with digestion, with gas and bloating and all that. So for one thing you can take away from this is make sure you're chewing your food. It is so important. Everyone says it, chew your food, but it really does, because over time, and look at all these people having colon problems and a lot of digestive problems too. This is a great one to try to start changing. Chew your food.
Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure you knew that you wanted to chew your sprouts up really good.
Chew your food. Listen to your mom.
Well, that was yummy. You guys didn't really want to sit and watch us eat breakfast, did you?
But you were a good boy. You ate all your food.
So now, I think we're going to show you guys something that we've waited a year to show you. So we're going to pull that out right now and give you some ideas on how you're even going to use it. If you followed us along a year ago, we've actually got a lot of emails lately. People are like, where's the thing? We want to see it. Da, 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 da. Comments people are leaving on videos. They went back to that video and left a comment. They made it along with us a year ago. And now we're going to show you guys what it is.
Breakfast was yummy, and now I'm going to move on to another project. I'm going to make some pickled onions. And I love to do this. It's so easy. It's a great way to preserve things, and it's really beneficial. The one thing that I really like about doing garlic and onions, and today I'm going to do the onions, is you know that dreaded bad breath after you do onions or garlic, or even when you sweat, it comes out of your body odor. And the great thing when you pickle something in a vinegar solution, what it does is kind of neutralizes it, and you don't get that bad breath from it, or you don't get that body odor. So this is a great way. It kind of makes it a little more subtle, and when you're eating it, if you're putting it on sandwiches or your salads or using it, you can tolerate it, and it's really good. I sliced up a bunch of onions, and all I'm going to do is put them in my jar. Now this can be done in a quart-size jar. You can do it in a half-gallon jar. But I eat a lot of onions here, as well as Doug, and so I'm going to do a half-gallon. But generally a quart works perfectly. I'm going to use my pickle packer from Mason Tops to kind of push it in there, because they do have a lot of moisture in there, and it will shrink down a bit. So once I've filled it up, I'm going to go ahead and use my raw apple cider vinegar. You could use any vinegar if you had some balsamic, if you wanted to mix some red wine vinegar. I just really like the apple cider vinegar, so I'm going to put that in there. Fill it up. Make sure you get in between everything. Make sure when you're doing this that you're leaving your head space at the top, because you're going to get a little bit more moisture. It's going to kind of fill up. So just watch it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a piece of parchment. I'm going to put that over it first, because you do have that vinegar. And then I'm going to put my mason lid on top of it, like so. And I'm going to watch it. I'm just going to set it like up in the pantry, and I'm going to watch it for the next couple days. And then just if it builds up any, you know, bubbles or anything, I'm just going to kind of gently kind of burp it. And then I'm going to let it set. You can let it set 2 to 4 weeks or so, as it just kind of absorbs all the flavors, and then go ahead and put it in the refrigerator, and then you can just enjoy it. Just on your foods, on your salads and your sandwiches. And now the moment you've been waiting for. Drum roll, please. This is my pickled garlic. In Armenian we call it tortu. Some people call it torsi. It's just basically kind of an aged garlic, and over time it just mellows with age, and it spreads really nice. You can keep it for years. A lot of times you make it in great big batches, because it does take a long time to do. And then what's going to happen now, after I open this, because I haven't opened it, it's been sitting in underneath the sink here for over a year, because this is January, so we're in March now. So all I'm going to do is we're going to have the unveiling. I'm going to open it and kind of show you what you could possibly do with it. All right, here we go. Oh, I can smell it. You need smell-o-vision. Mmm. Smells good. So generally when we eat this, you can use it like as an appetizer platter and put it on there. As it ages even more, you could even spread it out on meats. Generally when I eat it, I'll eat it, you know, I just kind of, I'll break it apart, pull the skins apart like so, and then eat it. And then torsi, that word, it means sour. So, I mean, believe it or not, who would ever think you'd eat garlic and it tastes sour? But it kind of enhances your little taste buds and gets those sour taste buds, and it is sour. And something like this is good, you know, I can put it on here. I'm going to put a little avocado. I can put some feta cheese, you know, and eat it like that, or just eat it by itself. So, you know, you guys, you know, let me know, what do you think you want to try to do with yours, or what you do with yours, because I mean, the possibilities could be endless. Or just eat it just like you'd eat a pickle, because they're good just to taste by itself. I mean, it's amazing who would think that you could just go ahead and eat a bunch of garlic, and it's fine. It's very sour.
All right, now it's the big taste test, because I'm pretty particular. But I like to eat this kind of stuff on my salad and stuff, but I don't know if I'm a all-in toast kind of guy.
Oh, you gotta get the cheese. Yeah, you can use any kind of cheese. They're good to eat by themselves, or like I said, you could cut them up. They peel so easy, they pop right out. You can slice them up, put them on your salads, put them on a sandwich. What do you think?
Keep talking.
But one thing I love, about garlic and onions, and we're talking about garlic here, but they're so good for the taste of your food. So we use them to make our foods taste good. But other than that, they have so many powerful things inside of them that help to fight infections, to help possibly fight cancers. It's great for your heart. It's just great for your immune system. So these are wonderful ways to add into your diet every day to give you that little extra boost that we all need. And we use garlic and onions here, a ton. I try to get garlic and onions in our meals throughout the day because it's so, so important because they're powerful, powerful fighters.
What did you say about garlic and antibiotics?
Oh, 4 cloves of garlic is equivalent to like a dose of an antibiotic.
It's all right there for you.
So like if you're sick, oh my goodness, you could go ahead like I just did with the onions. You could do that in apple cider vinegar with some garlic cloves, but I would you can peel them, put them in your apple cider vinegar, but don't freak out because when you do, because of the sulfur compounds and you put it in there, it does turn like bluish green, and that's okay. If it was blue or green and you could eat it, it's not gonna hurt you or anything. It's just the compounds that are coming out. It's like a science experiment. So basically, if you did your 4 cloves of garlic and you took that, twice a day, there's your antibiotic if you're not feeling well.
Or if you just spread it out during the week, it's a good preventative too, so you don't get sick possibly.
Yeah, take one a day.
Yeah, as long as you keep your immune systems up, you'll be good to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's just a little fiddling around, or what is it? Piddling around.
Yes, and we're not doctors either. We're just,
we don't play one on YouTube either. We just share our home remedies with you guys and what works for us, and hopefully it can work for you. If you find any value also at our channel, hopefully we would encourage you to get one of our new shirts. We have a new design that just came out. Hit the link down below.
Yeah, this is an old one, but I do like this one, but we're getting a new one and they turn out really cute. So
yeah, and we'll show it to you in a video coming up, but the link is live now, so hit that down below, get one of our shirts, and we're using all the funds to help with the Learning Center, and we'd really appreciate that. And they're really cute shirts, and the message on them is always good. So, as always, thanks for watching our video.
And we will see you guys later. See ya. So now that after I opened it, when I'm getting ready to put it in the refrigerator, I'm just gonna go ahead and pour and fill it up to the top with my apple cider vinegar. So they're totally covered. And then I put a new piece of parchment on there. And then I'm going to place this in the refrigerator now, into cool storage, or down in a root cellar, someplace cool.